Love's death on you. Turns out, Love Victoria Pedretti doesn't always win, especially when she goes up against Joe Penn Badgley. The Season 3 shocker on Netflix is beloved. You beat it due to a fan favorite just as Joe said bonjour to Paris. What happens when a marriage goes up in flames, literally? Erika Jayne's bombshell divorce. Yes, Erika Jayne filed for divorce from Tom Girardi back in November 2020. But it wasn't until the jaw-dropping 4-episode Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion where we finally got some answers to Dorit Kemsley's orphans and widows questions about the legal drama surrounding the Girardi name. The truth about Sabler's letter to Benson. In a moment that law former partner Olivia Benson, Mariska Hargitay. It turns out that Sabler's letter was actually written by his now deceased wife Kathy. And Sabler has been repressing his love for Benson for years. Meghan Markle calls out the firm. During an explosive sit-down with Oprah Winfrey, Meghan Markle addressed the royal family's hand in perpetuating falsehoods and stated her one regret when dealing with the firm. My regret is believing them when they said I would be protected, she confessed. And I regret believing that because I think, had I really seen that wasn't happening, I would have been able to do more. But I think I wasn't supposed to see it. Tom takes all in Succession twist. Turns out that it takes a few Greg's Roys to make a Tomlet. In the Succession season finale, Tom comes out on top. And throws the Waystar Royco power rankings completely off. No, we definitely did not see this coming, even though there were clues all season long. Jen Shah's arrest on the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. In a chilly turn of events, the Real Housewives of Salt Lake City star Jen Shah was arrested by the FBI on charges of fraud and money laundering due to an alleged telemarketing scheme, and watching her arrest play out on RHOSLC made the series seem even more dangerously real. Sponsored links by Taboola. Replace missing teeth confidently and permanently. BIDH Dental Hospital. Get quote. Billy's decision on sex life. Billy, Sarah Shahi, may have seemed to have the perfect life, but fantasizing about her bad boy ex-Brad Adam Demos threatens to ruin everything once she starts shaving an affair. Turns out Billy is ready for a second chance with the true love of her life when she dumps her husband Cooper, Mike Vogel, in the final episode. Applause please. Cruel Summer's last-minute shocker. For a series that had us guessing until the bitter end, when Kate Olivia Holt finally believes that Jeanette Chiara Aurelia didn't know she was being held hostage, one final twist was revealed. Jeanette really did hear Kate's cries for help. Psychopath, much. The real killer revealed in Only Murders in the Building. A well-timed romance proved to be the missing link in the Only Murders in the Building murder investigation. We can never look at Obos the same way again. Not that we really looked at them in the first place. Sponsored links by Taboola. XX Cha, Hangwei 58 Mi Binahem Xndek Ni Khak Sing Teeth Extra Texan Klang Kun. Bangkok City News. Mr. Big's biking death. We couldn't help but wonder, did Big Chris Noth really have to die? The first episode of Sex and the City revival series, and just like that killed off Gary's main man with one simple line, and just like that Big was dead. We're not crying, you're crying. Here's to never biking that much on a Peloton. Ever again. 9 Perfect Strangers happy ending. When you hear Nicole Kidman and David E. Kelley in the same sentence, you don't expect there to be a perfect ending. Exhibit A, Big Little Lies messy murder cover-up. Yet 9 Perfect Strangers subverted expectations to deliver a perfectly happy ending for all 9 not quite strangers. At least, we think so. Theresa chants the entire ending was all in Melissa McCarthy's novelist character's head. Kate's future husband on This Is Us. So much for Kate, Chrissy Metz, and Toby, Chris Sullivan, being together forever. The Season 5 finale gave us yet another time jump, in which Kate is tying the knot with her boss Philip Chris Gear. What is happening? To find out, check out E!News inaugural cover story with the This Is Us cast here. Sponsored links by Taboola. Senior apartments in Bangkok. Take a look at the prices. Senior housing independent living near me. Sponsored listings. Guess who's alive on Tell Me Your Secrets? Turns out that Theresa, Stella Baker, isn't dead after all. In fact, she was even a predator herself. Theresa was having an affair with Kit Xavier Samuel, and became jealous when Karen Lily Robb got pregnant with Kit's baby. Karen fought back from the attack but merely injured Theresa and did not kill her. Then Karen changed her name to Emma, and it seems like everyone has a few secrets now and then. Mayor of Easttown's mid-season murder. Way to kill off our favorite character halfway through the season. Mayor of Easttown had a titillating mystery. Spoiler, the teen's son did it, but the real moment that made our mouths drop open in shock was when Detective Zabel Evan Peters gets shot right between the eyes. Peters even won an Emmy for his. After the final Rose confrontation, Matt James confronted Bachelor season winner turned ex and now current girlfriend Rachel Kirkconnell during the After the Final Rose special, hosted by Emmanuel Acho. I don't want to be emotionally responsible for those tears, Matt told Rachel at the time following her social media controversy over alleged past racially insensitive behavior. because the work and reconciliation that needs to be done is work that I can't do for you, and I know that you're capable of doing it. The last thing I want is for people to be calling to have you cancelled or people to be calling you out for things. I really want them to call you in, and I want you to do this work because that's the best thing that could come out of this. Sponsored links by Tabula, Sothi Sud Zachariah Kung PHP Weithield Nanak Nak Folk and Karthung Kabzung. Key. Nurse Nix the resident exit. There's not enough medicine in the world to resurrect this nurse. Nicolette Nick Nevin, Emily Van Camp, is left brain dead after a devastating car crash. On Fox's The Resident, thanks to Van Camp's shocking exit from the series, the medical drama jumped 3 years into the future and welcomed new recurring cast members like Trevor, Miles Fowler, the estranged son of Billy, Jessica Lucas. The scenes from A Marriage Love Story. A picture-perfect couple played by Jessica Chastain and Oscar Isaac is just too sexy to break up, right? Well, even after getting divorced, they are still together, just now. Isaac's character is cheating on his new wife with his ex. Behind Her Eyes body swaps. Netflix's thriller Behind Her Eyes featured a body-swapping twist. But what happens when the person you swap bodies with actually wasn't herself all along anyway? Rob was in Adele's body the whole time. Sponsored links by Tabula. Look what happens if you eat ginger every day. HealthSupportMag.com. Midnight Mass Monsignor reveal. Replacement priest Father Paul Hamish Linklater is actually the original pastor for the island. Monsignor Pruitt. Tip: he didn't age since he drank the blood from the angel and is essentially a vampire now. No suicide on the sinner. While season 4 revolved finding out what happened to Percy, Alice Kremmelberg, Harry Ambrose, Bill Pullman realizes that she did not commit suicide after all. However, Percy did kill Beau David Wynn by accidentally pulling the trigger. Squid Game's heartbreaking finale. Money can't buy happiness, only guilt, according to Squid Game. Of course, participating in a tournament that murders other people doesn't really do great things for the conscience either. Good thing Ji Hun is going to find this Squid Game.